Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It is me, Michelle. So today in this last part of the Planner Basics series, we're talking about planner exhaustion or planner fatigue. So we have went over planner types, which was the ring, strings, disc and hardbound planners. We also went over planner layouts, which I rummaged Joann's for their planner layouts. It was terrible. And we went over planner peace, and I gave some tips on how to get planner peace in your life. Now today we're doing planner exhaustion or planner fatigue. So what planner fatigue is, we are overwhelmed with our planners. We see all the things, we buy all the things, we want all the things. So guess what we do? Now we have all the things and we don't want to plan because we have too much stuff. And then when we have too much stuff, there's no room to do what we really want to do. And the next thing you know, we're on in the Facebook groups and we're like, who want this stuff? I'm selling it all. I'm tired of it and I'm finished. I don't want to be bothered with none of them because we have been overwhelmed. We're not using none of it, or we're redating stuff that we had for last year because we have literally not used it because we've done way too much and we get tired and we don't want to keep planning in all of our beautiful planners that is supposed to have our lives together, but our lives are not together because we have done too much and we have not used those items. So the ways to avoid planner exhaustion or planner fatigue is by knowing what you actually want to track. When you know what you want to actually track, that makes sense for your life. So what makes sense for me may not make sense for you, and what makes sense for you may not make sense for me. So for me, my main things that I like to track is the activity of, I have custody of my little cousins, so their activities, work, my business. I'm studying for some certificates for work, and some certifications. So that, and I just really use a notebook for that. My faith, and I do that better with daily planning, which I learned through going through different planners and knowing like my moods and my fitness, and like a little blurb about how my day was and like something good that happened in gratitude. So those are things that I know I like to track in my life. Some things may be different for you. Like I'll write down chores and stuff, but I'm not like really a chore tracker or like really a meal planner. Like I do like write down what I ate, but I'm not like a big meal planner. So that's not something that's important to me to track. I want to do better in that area, but I have to be honest with myself. I don't even do most of the cooking, so I don't even really. I'm terrible, I know, but because I don't, meal planning isn't really that important to me. And I do have somebody that comes in like twice a week, so I mean, I do clean up my house, but I mean, I pay somebody decent money to do it too. Another story. Again, some things when you have a very busy life, some things you're going to have to outsource. So you only track what's important to you. Again, I do chores in my house because I have OCD really bad. Everything has to be proper and in order, and it has to be neat, or I can't function. Like I can't function in stuff that is like messy or crowded or not in order. So it always has to be in order. But again, I can't do everything. So I track what I can do, what's important to me, what I want to do. So only track those things. Just because there are 50,000 planners and they all look pretty, and just because, and a lot of times influencers will get all these beautiful planners and they won't use them because they already have set things in place for their life. So even if you see something and it looks beautiful and you're like, oh, I really have to get it, you don't have to get it. If you can't find a way to use that planner in your life, and it's just going to cause you to like be overwhelmed with more planners, and then you look at all the things you have to plan in and you're like, I don't really want to do this. I don't really want to put stickers in 15,000 planners today. And honestly, you can get over fatigued with pretty planning too. So maybe not all your planners have stickers. My everyday carry literally has no stickers. I write down everything I need to do and I check it off as it gets done. My weekly planner has all the beautiful stickers, and I use that list to determine like what I need to do on a regular basis. That's basically how my life operates in my planners. And we don't have to concern ourselves with like a lot of stuff in my weekly planner is really my home planner. So I really basically only put things that I do at home. My daily one, I put like everything in there. So I don't even have to track everything in all of the planners, and stuff will be redundant, but that's because that's my own thing. It doesn't have to be. So when it comes to planner exhaustion, if you feel like planning is taking over your life, take a step back and do the one planner challenge. Like, I know that's a lot for us when we're like, well, I paid all this money for all these planners. You may have, but it may be too much and it's going to drive you crazy and it's going to defeat the purpose of why you have planners. So if it comes too much, do the one planner challenge. If you can't fit all the things that you need in that one planner, add back one of your other planners. And if everything that you need is in those two planners, great, that's fine. Don't do anything else. If you need one more planner, because my faith has to absolutely be separate. So I would not be able to have just one planner because it has to be separate. That's very, very important to me to study. I do Bible study every day. I do scripture writing every day. That's there. Like, if I had to do away with everything else and only have one planner, it would literally be that one. So you have to figure out what works best for you. But if you feel yourself getting exhausted, fall back and then only do like maybe some functional planners with a couple of stickers to see if that work for you. Or if you really do love your pretty planning, keep one of your planners that you can do pretty planning in and go from there. But don't allow yourself to allow planners to take over your life. And you don't have to have all the things, I promise you. Like, I got to a point where I'm like, I don't need all this stuff because it's not in my best interest. I want this one planner. It is absolutely amazingly gorgeous. It is so beautiful. But I've already bought my planners for 2020 and I tried to justify having it and there's no, like, I can't find anything to use for it. So I don't, I'm not going to get it because it's not going to benefit me and I don't want to be overwhelmed with planners. All right, ladies, I have rambled on enough. I really hope this series helped you. If it have, just leave down below like how it's helped you, or just put that if you had planner exhaustion at one point, why you had planner exhaustion, if you gotten away from it, like what you did to get away from it. So don't forget to comment that. Thumbs up the video, subscribe if you haven't, and just let's all love on each other because it's almost next year. We're about to enter a new decade. I know people like, I don't like the new year, new me. I don't really care. Let people have their lives and be who they want to be. Just love on each other. And I will see you guys in another video. I love you guys. Peace.